Hello learners, I'm sure you all are hale and hearty. Learners, in this video we are going to explore the poem Fair and Unfair, which is a part of Grade 9 English Curriculum Unit 4. Before we delve into the poem, I have one image for you. What do you think this image denotes? Equality, justice or balance? Also, I have a quote for you. The quote says, fairness is not everyone getting the same, but everyone getting what they need. I'll explain it with an example. There are some students who are in need of shoes. Distributing same size shoe to each one of them, does that denote fairness? Or distributing shoes as per their size and as per their need, does that denote fairness? Yes. So distributing same thing to everyone does not mean fairness. I have one more example for you. There are some situations which you are going to brainstorm and answer whether it is a fair situation or unfair situation. The first situation says there are some students who are working collaboratively in a teamwork. So what do you think? Is it fair? Yes, that is completely fair. Helping each other and working on a collaborative work is definitely a fair thing. Coming to the next situation, when you are intentionally excluding someone, is it fair? No, completely unfair. So let's talk about the next situation. That says your teacher deliberately rotates classroom jobs to each and every child, say every week or every month. Is it a fair situation? Yes, it is completely fair. Coming to the next, that says there are only few players who dominate the field. Rest others are sitting out in the dugout room. What do you think? Is it fair? No, not at all. It's completely unfair. Now we'll see the last situation. That says you are ignoring someone's idea just because that person you are not comfortable with. Is that fair? No. I agree with you. It's totally unfair. Also, I have two more situations where I'll be explaining what is fairness. In these two images, as you can see, this is a classroom scenario where there are students who are sitting in an art room. The first two students, they are fond of doing canvas painting, so they are doing that. The back two students, they are comfortable with sculpture work, so they are doing that. Also, the point to be noted here is there are some specially abled students also who are sitting in the same class. Coming to this image, this is a corporate scenario. Here you can see there are different people. Some people have access to the laptops, while others, they are comfortable with files and notebooks. Also, there are some disabled people over here. So this is also fairness in everyday life. So now हमें समझ में आ गया what is fair and what is unfair. So now let's know more about the poet Robert Francis. Robert Francis, he was born on 12th August 1901 in Upland, Pennsylvania. Also, Francis uses hidden meanings in his poems. And the last important thing about him is his poems often regard nature. This we are going to explore in the poem. Fair and unfair. The beautiful is fair, the just is fair. Yet one is commonplace and one is rare. One everywhere, one scarcely anywhere. So fair, unfair a world, had we the wit to use the surplus for the deficit, we would make a fairer word of it. Now we'll explain the stanza-wise summary of this poem. The beautiful is fair, the just is fair. Learners, what do you think this fair word means here? Also, I would like to highlight here is this word fair and this word fair. They are similar in spellings, similar in pronunciation, but they have a different meaning. You know what such words are called? Yes, they are called homonyms. So homonyms are the words which are similar in spellings, similar in pronunciation, but different in meanings and different in origin. Now, yet one is commonplace and one is rare. The poet wants to convey here is beauty is a common thing, while justice is rare. One everywhere, whereas one scarcely anywhere. So the beauty can be found everywhere, whereas justice is rare to be found. Let's delve into the second stanza. It says, so fair, unfair a world had we the wit to use the surplus for the deficit. The poet wants to convey here is, if we human beings have that wisdom to use the surplus for the deficit, that means if we are able to use our wisdom and if we are able to distribute the surplus to those who are needy, then we would make a fairer world of it. Again, why do you think this term fairer is repeated here? Whenever the poet repeats some word or line, that is for emphasizing the point. Here the poet wants to emphasize the central theme of the poem, which is fair and balance. Now, I have a task for you. I am sure you are able to understand the poem by now. The task is, reflect on instances in your life where you observed imbalances, whether it is wealth opportunities or privileges. Consider how surplus resources could be used to address deficits and create a fairer environment. So what you have to do is, you have to think of a situation where you find there are imbalances. It can be anything, wealth opportunities, privileges, it can be education sector, health sector or employment opportunities. So think about one scenario and then write about how we can make it a balanced one, how we can distribute the surplus resources to meet the deficit. And I am sure you will be able to do it wonderfully well. So see you in the next video with this beautiful task. Till then, goodbye. Have a great day. Thank you.